Hey kids, welcome back to another episode of R5 Craft. Dad here, and in today's episode we're going to be making a new shop. iWork is a villager to work program where we'll deliver the requested worker to your doorstep for a fee. Nothing's free here. Every episode I like to start off by showcasing a cool build on our server and give credit to the resident. And this week I am at SpyKids' place on the shores of Galilee. No, I don't know what ocean that is, but there's an ocean over there right next to a desert and even a little desert temple over there, which is pretty cool. Now, I like this build because of the colors and the overall design. I'm not sure if he's used a template or a tutorial online to build this, but either way, it does look pretty fancy. I know he's still working on the inside, but we're going to walk in here. It's a couple floor structure, big living spaces that he can put some couches. I love this modern grass floor here. It's very green. Good for the environment, I guess. He's even got a basement down here. This is the first time I've come down here, so this must be where his workshop's going to be. Man cave, I guess. And then if we go up the stairs, we've got some decks. Here I was up playing on this one. Some decks as the sun sets off to the west there. And then oh, come on, up the stairs. So now if we come up even further, we got a little attic space, and he's got some storage going on up here. That's where you keep your things in the closets. And then yeah, some more deck space. So overall, it's a really good build. I like it. It's a great view of the ocean right there. And good job there, SpyKids, as he drowns somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he just drowned. But I don't see him. No, he says. Now, before we get to work over at the iWork station where we're going to be building that new shop, I wanted to show you something that Stravos and I were building on last week. And it's not really a farm. It's more like a platform or a spawning platform. But this is where the wither skeletons will spawn. I've got 3 floors. They're about 3 blocks tall. Oh, I hear one. Let's see here if we can get one. So we put the bow in our offhand, and then we put our looting sword in our primary hand. There he is, right there. And then you can shoot him with the bow, and you still get the looting effect. And look at that, our first kill. And I got it on camera, and we got ourselves a wither skull just like that. How about that? So this is a really efficient way to get wither skulls. And I spent a couple hours here. I even made a beacon and have 2 effects. That's why we've got the regeneration and strength. And check this out. When I go into my chest here, look at all these wither skulls I've got. I mean, that's just insane how many skulls. And now that takes us up to 20. Plus I've got 2 beacons that I'm not using. I am rolling in the dough when it comes to these wither skulls. So yeah, and if you're on our server, if you guys are watching and you're on our server, feel free to come out and take a look at this and use it. Just remember that the skeletons can't get through here, but in order for them to spawn, you're gonna have to go away and then come back. And we got some blaze. These guys kicked my butt when we were building this thing, kept knocking me off, and they just get annoying. And so we've got just an absolute ton of blaze rods. I think I took them back already, but let's take a look. Yeah, I took them back. This whole top row was full of just stacks. So it was 9 stacks of blaze rods, all from this farm here. So yeah. All right. So now we will head over to spawn, and we've got some building to do and some digging to do. See you over there. Yeah. Okay. So here, where'd you go? Watch out for that hole. Over here is where we're going to be building our things. So
right there?
Yeah, all of these white blocks represent where we're, kind of like the form of where we're going to be building.
How do I dig again?
Left click on the ground until the block breaks.
Left click and what?
Left click, hold down left click. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oops, I went too far.
It's okay if you go down too far. We can fix that. So then the other thing we're going to do, part of this is we have to terraform is basically what we're doing. We're making room for our building. and I'm using these blocks as like a guide for where we're going to put the building.
What are all the floating blocks for?
Floating blocks, the white ones, are guides. Each of these are going to be rooms to put the villagers in. So we'll have, there's going to be, there's 11 different professions of villagers. And
Well, what are you doing?
I'm filling in this part because this is, we're now standing on the floor. We're going to put blocks in this space where we're standing. So did you pick up dirt?
I don't know. I see what those floating blocks were, and you said they were something else, not dirt.
Okay, the ground is dirt, right? So we need to fill in this hole so that we don't fall in while we're working.
Am I in a hole?
Yeah, you're in a hole.
You want to let me out?
Jump and move, or you might be under a block. Look up. Yeah, you're under a block too.
How do I get in there?
You just backed into it, that's all.
How do I get out?
Jump or move out of it, or did you dig yourself into a hole? Let me come see what you did. Oh yeah, you dug yourself into a hole. There you go. Now you can move forward. Jump up and then fill that in behind you.
Oh.
You see what you did?
Yeah.
Like that. Now if you notice, what I didn't do is I didn't fill in right underneath or in the same row as the white blocks, because the white blocks are where our walls are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I only filled in the area inside of these white blocks. So if I do another one, I'm going to come one block to the right of where my white guide block is, and then I'm just going to walk back and forth and place blocks. Oops. Like that. And then these are going to be our rooms that the villagers will... Hey, I got you something. This is for you.
Oh.
Mwah. I threw the flower at you. There you go. So the point, what we're doing here is there'll be a channel down the middle that we will transport the villagers by boat, because that's the easiest way to move them. And then once they're into these rooms, they won't be able to get back out. And then when someone says, "Hey, I want a farmer," then we can go to the farmer room, get out a farmer, take it to where they want it, and then deliver it, and then they pay us in diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, right?
Sure.
Sure, she says. So, see how I've got these? I just split some of these where you placed them down and I just took them out, because we're going to leave room in there. There's going to be a wall there. So I'll build one up so you can see what it'll look like. Alright, so if you turn around and look what I'm building over here, this is kind of like what one room's going to be. Like this. See? So then if you come inside of this room, then it's... Let's see, how am I going to do the doors? Because the doors are too wide. Or no, they're not going to be too wide. They're going to be like this. Yep. Like this. And so then we're going to put some torches in here so that mobs don't spawn. But I've got a lighting idea as well. The lighting idea is going to be using prismarine blocks. Oh, actually, these do need to be one more. Oh, shoot. Okay. That's easy. Like that. You have to back up. You can't place a block where you're standing. There you go. Ta-da! Okay. So I can fix this. Like that. Alright, so that's how the rooms are going to be built like that. And then the center part is going to be packed ice, because the boats move faster on packed ice. So This part down here where I'm standing will be packed ice. And then so we'll have a villager in the boat with us, and then we'll bring it through here, and you'll be able to go under these iron bars. And then once you're in here, then you get out of the boat, break the boat, and the villager can't walk under the iron bars. So he'll just walk up and hit this.
Cool.
And then we'll have a ladder that'll go up like this to be able to get out. And the villager can't climb that because it's not on the ground. Like that. And that's what will keep the villagers in. Alright. So back to work over here. Alright, so I'm back with you guys on the recording, and we've had R5 Mama with us. And she's going to be helping us out on our build today, as you saw. While she learns Minecraft, and we get some fodder for Mom versus Minecraft. And what we're building here is individual cells for our different professions of villagers.
It'll do for slave camp.
So we are now in the slave camp, as R5 Mama calls it. And a little update, we've got a lot of the floor in. We've got the packed ice down the middle to let the boats move faster. And just to give you a little bit of understanding of how it works, this is our receiving room down here. So the villagers, I have to increase the pipe from the village breeder, and it'll come in right here and drop the villagers into this room. And so this will be our receiving room. So then we come in here with our boats, put the boat on the ground underneath of the villager, drive it out. We can go in a boat, we can go underneath the iron bars with the villager, take them down this aisleway until we get to the villager profession that we have in our boat. Turn right, hang in to here, get out of the boat, break the boat, and then he can't get out of this room because there'll be iron bars across the front like this. And then they can't get out. Like, let me out, I don't want to work.
How do you get out of there?
How do I get out of here? I just go over the wall.
You have an ender chest.
Just like that. Do I have an ender chest? Yeah, buddy, let me place it down over here.
Are we supposed to fill in this side too?
Yes. So go boom, boom, boom. I always keep an ender chest on me. Oh yeah, see, really big. So we'll have, that'll be the receiving room, and then the one that I put the iron bars on will be our office, and that's where we'll take orders, fulfill orders. So that's where our front door and stuff will be. We'll have a desk in there with a chest, and then you'll just place your order there. So yeah, so we'll change this room up a bit. But yeah, Mama's doing great. She's learning Minecraft. And having fun, I think. And as the sun sets on yet another Minecraft day, I'll let you know when we have another update.
Alright, so with R5 Mom's help and a little bit of help with Stravos, we were able to get this much done on our little prison, our iWorks Villager to Work program. Now what's cool about the whole thing, so we got the ice down the middle, and we got our villagers moved from our old location into our new location. And I think it's pretty cool. Each villager has its own cell, if you will, own group, and so they'll come in, they'll drop down onto this, and this is our receiving area, so it can get as full as we want. We just come in, grab a boat, toss it under them, and then we can move them into their thing. Now you can see we got a villager coming down the line here. And so we'll just do a live demo of how this thing works. I've got a tripwire here. I wanted to do something cool with how they arrive. And so what I'm doing is I've got this note block that just it's not going to do it because I have a block over. So let me do that. So that's what it should do. Oops, when this villager drops in. So let's see. This is our first villager coming through this system. So here we go. Hey, it worked multiple times. That's pretty cool. So then what will happen is people will come in, make their orders. We'll have a chest in here for placing orders, and then we can come in, grab the one they want, and then deliver it for them. So then the next thing I'm going to do over the course of the week is add a room over here just on the outside of this, where we'll be able to bring the purchased villagers out, like a delivery prep area that'll have a water stream entry, a rail entry, or we can carry on by boat. And we'll see where, what we can do with that. Depending on how far we're going will depend on what type of delivery system we pick. And we've got the iron door on the front because it's too close to the villagers. If we put a regular door there, then all these villagers will think that there's a village, and they'll try to get inside. So we'll just come over here. Oh man, isn't that looking really cool? It's amazing how you can do cool texture and detail with square blocks. And so I'm going to add a couple things over the week, and I really think you'll like it. I need a name for this place, though. I was going to call it iWorks, because you buy a villager but it was really cool to have R5 Mom on the stream like that, and be able to watch her learn the game. So I hope you enjoyed that too. If you did, please click like, and if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe. Now I know I said I was going to be doing a video every 2 weeks, but I realized that I also said that if there is the same number of likes as there are views, then I would make another video. And it dawned on me that that's not possible. So I'm going to change it up. So now if you want me to record next week, I want the same number of views as there are subscribers. So not just views, but I want the same number of likes as there are subscribers. So let's get out there and have some fun, and we'll make the server awesome as the sun sets here on the R5 Craft server. Stravos, whatever he wants to call himself. And I are signing out as the zombies come rolling in. All right, guys. You have a great week. R5 Dad signing out.